Hello everybody, Andrea Tarowski here with Office L Solutions. The video today that I want to share with you is basically the first step, okay? So the first step that you need in order to have your brand online and in order to make a business online. And this is a very important step because if you don't have step number one, you can't really move on to step number two and step number three. And that's like with anything. So step one is to really know yourself and to know your brand and what you want to sell and the products and services that you want to sell. Now, from my experience, the best, brands that you can have is something to teach somebody. So if you want to coach them on a skill that you have and you want to teach somebody else to use that skill. So keep in mind, you need something that people want to learn. You can't coach somebody on how to make ketchup because that's just not something most people want to know. You may be good at making your own ketchup at home, or let's just say coaching people on how to bake, that might be good for 2 people or 10 people or whatever, but in the grand scheme of things, you can't really make enough money online from doing those things. Sorry if I'm moving around a lot. My puppy seems to be eating my feet at the moment, so I'm just kind of trying to do this video, and she obviously wants to help me. Okay, but anyways, as I was saying, so even though you have a skill and you want to coach somebody on that so that they can learn the same skill, keep in mind it needs to be a skill that people actually want to learn and that you can make money from. The key thing about working online and owning your own business and your own brand online is you need something that the mass amount of people can purchase from you and that all these people want. Because if you think about it, selling your brands and services online is quite an amazing thing because you can reach anybody. I mean, depending on what you are trying to sell, you may only be able to reach people in Canada or in the US or in England or in Florida, whatever. But if you have a service that any female would want or any male would want, you can advertise your services all over the world. I mean, take my tutoring business as an example. You will hear me bring this up a lot because I started my own tutoring business about 10 years ago for dental assisting students because at the time I was a dental assistant and I wanted to help dental assisting students and teach them how to pass the big board exam that they need to pass in order to become a dental assistant. And since then, I now tutor dental hygiene students as well because I'm also a dental hygienist and I teach courses to dental hygienists and to dental assistants who want to advance their knowledge. So through all of that, I became a tutor to help dental hygiene and dental assisting students, dental hygienists, dental assistants. Now, I can advertise my tutoring services all over the world because pretty much all over the world, people need to go to get their teeth cleaned, or all over the world they have a dental office. So yes, I tutor a certain group of people, but that group of people is still large enough to reach all over the world. And I mean, take another coaching service. If you're a grade 9 teacher and you want to offer your tutoring services to other grade 9 students, you probably could do that pretty much anywhere because there's grade 9 students everywhere. Now, you wouldn't be able to do it in person other than your own city or cities around you, but you could tutor online to grade 9 students all over the world. So what I'm trying to say is think of something that more than 2 people would benefit from. There's no sense working so hard developing a website, developing, a package to sell to people, to make YouTube videos, to make blogs, to do all of those things if you don't have a brand or a product that people will actually buy. So to make a long story short, or to make a long video, short, is think about what you really want to do and what people want, and can you make money from that? Because if you're not sure what you want to do, and you're not sure if people will buy your product or your service, there's no sense moving on, because if you're not sure, that probably means that nobody is interested in that product and nobody's interested in that service. So what's the point of working so hard and then building that product and service and then have nobody purchase from you? You know, even if you say signed up for my coaching services and you had a product or service that I felt people won't respond to and that you won't make enough money from, I will tell you, because there's no sense for me either to spend hours coaching you on something that I feel or that I know is just not going to work. So I would let you know. And having that said, if you have a brand in mind or a service in mind that you think you want to sell, but you're not sure if there's a market out there, I mean, you can send me an email if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help you, or do a quick search on Google or Yahoo and just simply see if that search comes up, like coaching for grade 9 students or tutoring for grade 9 students or just whatever. So do a quick search and then that should help you out, okay? So I will leave you at that, and like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to send me an email anytime, and I will see you all soon.